Right then, we're on Mrs. Clutch's car today. Oil change to do. We're also going to replace the battery because it's getting a bit slow to turn over in that recent cold weather. Obviously, want to keep this car reliable. And I've got a tyre I've got to try and plug as well. But yeah, anyway, I'll just cut in and out with clips. Obviously, there's nothing I've not shown before on here really. Right, got it up in the air. So we've got the batteries to replace. But first of all, I just want to get the oil drain in. First of all, we'll just loosen off the filler cap. Just plonk it right down there. I'm going to put some cardboard down because it's all wet and muddy there from the beetle. Right then, so underneath now we've got these fixings down there. I think there's 3 that side, and there's 4 that side, and there should be one in the middle there. Then you've got 3 larger ones at the back that go into the subframe. I just like to buzz it all out with this old impact driver I've got. It just speeds it up a bit. Right then, well that's off. It was a bit of a pain because one of the heads was stripped, so we just had to set it with a grinder. So now we're going to disconnect this wiring connector here, which I bodged up a few years ago when it broke doing an oil change, so we can get to the oil filter behind it. And also undo the sump bolt. So then, let's dive in and have a look at this battery. So it looks like it's well packaged. Oh, sorry, it's a bit single-handed. There we go then, it's a Halfords one. Decided to go with Halfords because obviously it's fairly cheap with the trade card and obviously you can take it back easy enough. So we just got the plug to remove on the side. Probably do that off camera. Right, how does this one come off then? So you've just got a couple of 10mm on the battery terminals in by the looks of it. So we'll save that bit. Hopefully that will go on the new one. So it's a Bartra battery in this one. Oh, I see, looks like I've got the battery clamp down there. So yeah, let's get the terminals off first. Right, so that's the battery terminals off. See, there's not a lot of room here to tuck things out of the way. Oh, it's all a bit tight. Right, so we've got the clamp out down there and just had to wiggle it forwards. You see there's like a lip in there the battery gets into, so it's forwards a bit, and then we got the battery out, so now we just need to swap over the cover and slide the new battery in. Ah, the heavens have just opened, lovely. Right, stop raining, let's see how I abandoned it. Yeah, soggy cardboard, it's going to be lovely to lay in. I'm just going to fiddle around with the batteries, try and get it into place. Right, just putting the clamp back in at the moment and I'm hoping I can slide that on afterwards, but it might be a bit of a pain, we'll see. But obviously I've made sure the battery's pushed all the way back and that bottom clamp's in the right hole. I don't think you can get it wrong really. Right, I think I've got that on there nicely. I can go ahead and connect the cables up now, obviously remove the caps. Obviously when you do it, make sure you do the positive one first. Reconnecting and disconnecting, do the negative first, because all it is when you've got your ratchet or spanner on there, you could arc out on some metal. Is that all back on then? So we just got this cap here, and that's more just to warn you not to connect the jump lead onto the neutral terminal and to use that terminal instead with the jump lead. So now we've got to get the laptop out now and try and code in the new battery. Sure, that's not as fitted as well as it was before. But. Right then, so we've got the Rostec plugged in into the laptop, so just use the wife's old laptop. I don't know why it's opened up to Google, so you want to have the internet off on the laptop when you do it. We go over to here to that one, VCDS. So it takes a while to load and things. I think it's control modules we want. This is park and steering assist. Yeah, I don't really know how to video this, so sorry guys. Right, so we want 19 CAN gateway. Wait for it to load, then we want adaptations, which is there, look. Just seems to take a little while. Right, so click on adaptations. I don't know if we can pick up batteries along here. Right, I got there in the end. So these are the ones we want to change here, look. Got battery capacity, manufacturer and serial number. As we don't have a serial number, we change it to today's date, so it's the 13th today. 13th, 01 2 6. Click do it. Yes, we want to continue. Okay, I'll have to come back to that then. Let's try again. So we've got 9 letters there, so let's go for 8 ones. Stick a 2 in. Replace, yes. Okay. And we want to go back. Oh, I'm out of it now, look. Back into adaptations then, before I just put in battery in here. Click up here. Battery technology. Oh, fleece, that's not what I thought it was then. Battery manufacturer. So it's JCB, I think it's JCB the one that's in there. We can change it to Halfords. Okay. So what else do we want to change? Rated battery capacity. It's in 68 amp hour. I'll just go and check what the new battery is. So the new battery is the 70 amp hour one. Yes, yes. And I think we need to tell it it's an AGM battery as well. What have we got here then? Oh, there we go. Good on there, look. Is there AGM on this list? I better leave that bit alone then if I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no. I think that's about it then. You know, again, I think we do want to go and change that to AGM on there. I don't know what the binary bit is, but it says AGM anyway. Okay, that's done then. And whilst we've got the laptop out, we will reset the service light as well. Obviously there's a fault because we've had the battery off. But right. Reset oil light. Click that one there. And click done. Hopefully I've done that right. We could always try again later if the light hasn't gone out. Anyway, we'll switch this one off now, and I'll get back to changing the oil. Right, so I've come into here then, so I've selected from up here. Selected both of them, so we've got the inspection light on as well. And I'm hoping I'll do perform SRI, and hopefully that will clear the warning lights then. a while since I've done this, so I forget what I'm doing. Looks like it's done then. Done, and go back. Exit that then, and probably switch off the laptop now then. Let's just try it then. Well, it's not coming up asking for a service, but it's coming up with everything else that's wrong because we've replaced the battery. Okay, so that's finished draining. We'll get the bung back in, then we'll concentrate on getting the filter out then. Got the new filter there ready to go in. Right, now I should wiggle that out there. Just got a new O-ring to go on there to replace that. It's a new filter in already. We've got that back up in place, just nipped up. So it's quite a big socket, don't damage it. Get the wiring loom back in place now. It just pushes on there. Like I say, I do have a new plug for that, but I don't seem to be fitting it anytime soon. Just put the clip back in for the harness as well. Right, we can get the oil in it now then. I find this one holds 5 litres once it's had an oil change. So just put normal screws in here for now, but I will order some. Probably should put washers on as well really, but it'll get it back up for now. So it's filled back up then. So I topped up the washers the other day. The other fluids seem okay. So I do really need to do the cam belt in this soon. So I think it's a job for slightly warmer weather. I have done it before on this one, but it was due again suddenly. So yeah, just got to reset that oil light now. I think I can do that with the laptop. Right, as you can see here, we've got a nail in the tyre. So let's see if we can pull it out, and we'll try this kit I've just bought. Oh, it's just a bit at the end of a screw, look. Right, so this is the kit. I haven't opened this yet to see what's in it. Looks like poke that through the wire. There's a gun there. Put it in. It's got these like little mushroom bits to clamp in there. Anyway, I'll go through and see what I can do. Right then, so I think we put this hole into the tool. So I'm not really going to be able to film this. So just find the instructions. So obviously we're up to that point there, putting the tool in. So just bringing it back out now. Big leak now. Right, so after doing that one in and out a bit, I should get this tool in, which is basically a big spike this cone sits on. I'm going to do the centre here now. So basically that fits in there to help that go on there. Now I think the next thing we've got to do is got to do something with that there then. Right then, so we have to release the push rod by pushing that. Ooh, drop back like that. Then I think we get a plug and pop it in the end of there then. Right, so there's a plug then. There seems to be a coating on it. So I'm guessing then we just push that down in there. So this isn't really a how-to, it's just more of what I'm up to. So you can't really do it single-handedly, but that gets pushed in there. There we go then, that's completely pushed in there. It looks like then we try and screw that onto there then. Right, so now we've got that on there. So let's pull the trigger 4 or 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing that's it then. Do we pull that out then? What's it say on here? I'll release the push rod again. And pull gun out of tyre. Oh, that will do then. So then we need to, what's that say, inspect and ensure the plug head is against the inner tyre. So I'm guessing that just means we put it with our pliers. Yeah, I'd say that was, I didn't want to put it back through. So now then, it comes with a little blade look. And just slice the blade off. I'll slice the end off with a blade. I was a bit wrong, so we're just trying again. So you need to leave a millimetre to pull this tight now. You need to leave roughly a millimetre sticking out when you cut it off. So it comes with a blade. We just go like that, I'm guessing. Should be somewhere near it. Go, sticking out a bit. I'll put some air in the tyre now. Yeah, run 35 in the Golf. We'll switch that on. Get to 35 and then I'll get some soapy water to spray on there and see what's going on. Right, oh, still going. So that's at 35 psi there. I've just sprayed some soap on here. Can't see any bubbles. So I think that's done then for this one. You can get it back down on the ground and take it for a test drive. Thanks for watching.